Dreaming of exploring China without emptying your bank account? It's totally possible. Today, I'm sharing the ultimate guide to the top 50 places to visit in China and, more importantly, the cheapest way to do it. We'll cover everything from ancient wonders to futuristic cities, all on a backpacker's budget. So, grab your notebook and let's plan the trip of a lifetime. First up, let's talk about where to go. China is massive, but we can break it down. For history buffs, you absolutely cannot miss Beijing. Walk along the Great Wall at sections like Mudianyu or Jinshanling. Explore the majestic Forbidden City and find peace at the Temple of Heaven. From there, hop on an overnight train to Xi'an to witness the incredible Terracotta Army and cycle atop its ancient city wall. Other historical must-sees include the Longmen Grottos in Luoyang, the Mogao Caves in Dunhuang, and the ancient city of Pingyao. But what about nature? China's landscapes are straight out of a movie literally. Zhangjiajie National Forest Park inspired the floating mountains in Avatar. The karst mountains of Guilin and Yangshuo are perfect for a relaxing river cruise or bike ride. And then there's Zhangjiajie Valley with its turquoise lakes, and the mystical Huangshan or Yellow Mountains poking through a sea of clouds. If you're adventurous, tackle the thrilling hike of Mount Hua or explore the vast grasslands of Inner Mongolia. Of course, you have to experience China's incredible cities. Shanghai is a spectacle of old and new, from the colonial-era buildings on the Bund to the soaring Shanghai Tower. In Guangzhou, see the modern Canton Tower. And in Shenzhen, get creative at the OCT Loft. Don't miss the cyberpunk vibes of Chongqing's Hongye Cave, the serene West Lake in Hangzhou, or the beautiful classical gardens of Suzhou. And for a unique vibe, wander the old town and beaches of Qingdao. To get off the beaten path, check out some hidden gems. Fenghuang Ancient Town is a stunning riverside village frozen in time. In Fujian, you can see the unique Tulu Earth buildings, which are communal clan houses. Visit the legendary Shaolin Temple, the birthplace of Kung Fu, or drift through the canals of water towns like Zhouzhuang and Wuzhen. And if you're craving a beach, Hainan Island offers a budget-friendly tropical escape. Yunnan Province is another treasure, with the charming old towns of Dali and Lijiang and the incredible ethnic cultures in Guizhou's Miao villages. The cheapest international flights usually land in Beijing, Shanghai, or Guangzhou. Use flight comparison sites and be flexible with your dates. Sometimes a long layover can save you hundreds of dollars. If you're coming from Southeast Asia, flying into Guangzhou is often your best bet. Once you're in China, transportation is your next big saving. For the absolute lowest cost, take the slow trains, the ones with letters like KZ or T. A hard seat is incredibly cheap for short trips, and a hard sleeper for overnight journeys saves you money on both transport and accommodation. For a balance of cost and comfort, high-speed trains are fantastic. Just book your second-class seats as early as possible to get the best prices. In rural areas, long-distance buses are a super cheap and effective way to get around. Where will you sleep? Hostels are your number one budget option, costing as little as $5 to $15 a night. They're a great way to meet other travelers too. Budget hotels are a small step up, usually ranging from $15 to $30. In provinces like Yunnan and Guangxi, local guest houses offer incredible value. A pro tip: use local Chinese booking apps, as prices are often lower than on international sites. And remember, smaller cities are dramatically cheaper than places like Beijing or Shanghai. Now for my favorite part, the food. Eating in China is unbelievably cheap and delicious. Your go-to meals should be from street food stalls and local noodle shops, where a hearty meal can cost just $1 or $2. University areas are gold mines for cheap eats, and night markets are perfect for trying a bunch of different things without spending much. Make sure you try Lanzhou beef noodles, jianbing a savory crepe, baozi steamed buns, and all the dumplings you can handle. You can eat like a king for under $10 a day. What about sightseeing costs? Many temples, parks, and old towns are either free or have a very small entrance fee. If you're a student, always carry your student ID. You can get half-price tickets at most major attractions, which adds up to huge savings. Also, some places offer discounted tickets if you visit early in the morning or late in the afternoon. Before you go, get these essential tools on your phone. You'll need WeChat Pay or Alipay, as China is almost entirely cashless. An offline translation app is a lifesaver for communicating and reading menus. Get a local SIM card or an eSIM for cheap data. And finally, you'll need a VPN to access many international apps and websites like Google, Instagram, and WhatsApp. Feeling overwhelmed? Here's a simple, cheap 30 to 45-day route to get you started. Begin in Beijing for history, then take an overnight train to Xi'an. From there, head to Chengdu to see the pandas. Next, journey south to Yunnan province to explore Dali and Lijiang. Then, travel to the stunning landscapes of Guilin and Yangshuo. Move on to the bustling city of Guangzhou, and finally end your trip in futuristic Shanghai. This route hits all the highlights and minimizes backtracking, saving you time and money. So, what's a realistic daily budget? For a backpacker, you can easily get by on $25 to $50 a day. That breaks down to about $10 to $20 for accommodation, $5 to $10 for food, $5 to $10 for local transport, and $5 to $10 for attractions. It's one of the best value travel destinations in the world. A few final money-saving tips. Travel in the spring or autumn shoulder seasons to avoid the crowds and high prices of Chinese national holidays. Book your trains as far in advance as possible, especially for popular routes. Learn a few basic Mandarin phrases like hello, thank you, and how much. It goes a long way. And finally, consider spending more time in the cheaper inland provinces. You'll have a more authentic experience, and your wallet will thank you. China is an incredible country with so much to offer, and you don't need a fortune to see it. With a little planning, you can have the adventure of a lifetime. Thanks for watching. If this guide was helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more travel guides. Happy travels!